Hey, welcome to Faulkner Fixes All. You know what we're doing out here on another very cold day. What time is it? It's Schwinn Traveler time. This particular one was born on 11/29 of 1963. It's kind of like that black one over there, but in much poorer condition, actually. There is a video on this of me struggling to make the rear hub work, and we did some recabling, and we made the brakes work. And oh yeah, and the cranks, there was little acorns and rocks falling out of here. We have done some major work on this already, but now it's time to kind of revisit it. You know, since we're kind of in the Schwinn Traveler mode, we're gonna give it a vote. Of all the subscribers, I decided. Usually, sometimes I let people vote and then I don't do what they say, but this time I'm actually gonna do what you guys say. So chime in. Should we just make this as good as we can without touching up the top bar? And I'll show you what's going on with that. The top bar has some issues. Let's get rid of that for a second. Especially on this side here. That's silver primer under there. And you can definitely see the witness mark where the cable clamp was. There's also a little fading in between the water decal, like right here. That's going to be pretty hard sell to kind of mask that off and kind of spray in there a little bit. What I do have is some kind of this cherry red paint that I bought from my red truck, and it's just about the same hue. It's very close. And we might be able to kind of mask off this cable, take this clamp off, mask that off, and just kind of get a little spritz in between here without messing up the water slide decals. And, take this clamp off, obviously. So a little extra work now before we start building this up. Now, it's only original once, folks. It's only original once. And if you start messing around, it's going to be pretty obvious. And it's winter. So take that into account. Painting things, spray painting things in the winter is dodgy. And I'm confident I can make this look better, but without repainting the whole bike and just kind of spritzing the top tube, what's really going on there. Okay, so you got your choice. Should I leave it alone and just build it up the best I can, fix the things that are obviously wrong with it? I'll go over that in a second. Should I spritz the top tube and clear coat it a little bit, or should I just clear coat the whole bike just the way it is? I mean, without the wheels on, of course, and mess things off. That's probably not in the cards. I only do that when there's really a lot of stuff to save on it and it doesn't have like a little emblem here. I'm leaning towards just kind of spritzing this top tube, but let me know, leave it alone or spritz the top tube and try to mask that off really gently, and maybe a light coating there to kind of make that more red. This other side, and the forks are all scratched up too. I mean, where do you stop? It does have the really nice emblem on it. That's staying. The back isn't too bad. I mean, you start spritzing and touching up, it's going to be totally noticeable. That's probably from a generator. Yeah, in fact, they crunched the tube so hard. Let me get the light. Oh man, I hate this. Somebody had a generator on this bike and they crunched the tube so hard they actually bent the tube a little bit. They crunched the grounding. There's a grounding screw for the generator, and they crunched it so hard into the tube. Yeah, we might brush that with a little touch-up brush or something. The whole bike's pretty faded. It's L361929. Born on date was 11/29/63. The hub is dated 6 of 63. Makes sense. Hub's kicking around in the factory, shipped over from England, sitting there waiting for the build. Like I say, we have done some work on this. Let's do a quick overview of what I'm going to do, regardless of what you guys chime in on. The show must go on. I can't wait for your vote here. I gotta move. Anyway, as usual, this is caved in and loose. you know, the whole fender's smashed in and it's loose. And this one's probably loose too, not too bad. The front fender, I do have the front fender, it's missing the stay. This back wheel needs a truing. These reproduction tires aren't too bad. They came with the bike and they look pretty pliable still. That rim liner is good. This rim liner is bad. It popped out. You can see it right there. So it definitely needs a rim liner. And the rim really doesn't spin too well. And the axle is kicked way out on this side. And I think this particular hub has this goofy little bearing retainer that's missing. It's like this little square. It's hard to explain, but it goes against that adjuster there. Let me get a screwdriver or something. It goes against one of these and it has a little square notch in it and it fits in the frame. I don't believe this has the wheel locks. I know that came later. But I always kind of ditch those and machine a little pinch nut that goes on each side, and this fork will spread out just a tiny bit, but at least your bearing cones will be retained in the proper way and won't spin. Yeah, somebody spun that out. They probably wrote it and ruined the bearings and cones. I'm not sure. I haven't been into it, but we're going to get into it, and it needs a good truing. Yeah, we did, on a previous video, we did make this brakes work, and we did make it shift with much ado. We really had to pound on it. We are going to change this to a 20. We always do on 3 speeds, and that bolt's wrong. So yeah, we're going to fix the back fender, fix that bolt, clean up the chain guard. I do have it. It's a really nice one. This is already done. But when we get to this part, I will look. Okay, I've got 2,476 subscribers right now. Somebody's got to chime in. Tell me what to do. Help me to understand. It's only original once. And should we touch that up and save what's there? Look how many times that hit there. Boom, boom, chip the paint way back in the day. Yeah, let me know. Anyway, let's get to taking this fender off real quick, or the back wheel or something. I got to do something besides just flapping my gums out here. Really cold day today. You know, I did some frame work. I made some art frames, and now I'm doing a quick little video without anybody knowing I'm not working. Well, I am working. Just not working on artwork. Okay, let's just take this back wheel off real quick. We know it's coming off anyway. Oh, and look, the little washers are gone too. It's missing one on this side. I'll show you in a second. And don't scratch up the frame. Go get the right wrench, you dumb bunny. Okay. Yeah, it's missing the, I'll show you on this side. It's missing this little, oh man, that is rusty. Time for some vinegar, Sonny. Man, I'm going to have to soak that in some vinegar. Anyway, it's missing on the chain side. It's missing one of those. That's an easy fix, but you should really have them. They really help out. And sometimes I just use, I don't like these bolts too much. I like to use the double. I like to get one of these for the other side. It's just because the threads seem to be a little bit better. It's goofy, but at least those little washers are there. That's good. Those little square bits. Anyway, oh, it's missing that on this side. Oh, it's okay. So it's missing one of these, and it only has one of these little retainers right here. So we need one of those, and we need a washer, and we need two. We need 2 things for this. That's okay. How's the rim liner? Rim liner looks okay in there. Usually if they're busted, they'll be busted near here. And it's okay. Okay, we're going to set this to the side for a second. And, oh, look at this lovely bolt we have to deal with for the fender. Didn't we cover that on a few episodes back? I had to get a zip grinder and all this stuff. Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a great Schwinn design. Look at the stuff coming off of that. Make sure you get a good mouthful of that. Scratch the stainless. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to spray that with something, and on the next video. 'Cause, man, that was a lot to get one of those off before. I think we're just going to spray that with something with petroleum distillates in it. And, good. Okay, so next video we will, we'll get that off, that's for sure. And we'll take this fender off, we'll drill that rivet, we'll put this in my little wooden straightening jig. Oh, that's really sharp. Ooh, dear. That'd ruin your day. Yeah, they'd be calling you Stumpy. Okay. Alright, so we're going to let that soak, and then you guys chime in, and we'll decide whether we're going to leave it all original, or we're going to spritz it up. Man, these are always bent. Dang. They're always bent. Get back in there. Okay, let me know. Put your vote in. Because, you know, I'm going to work on the things I can work on until the 2,476 subscribers cast their vote. Now, this is a Traveler that was stored in a little better condition. Okay, you guys be good. Don't do any jumps on your Schwinn. And thanks for all the good comments and everything. It kind of got me through this winter a little bit, you know, playing around out here with bikes and knowing that people are doing the same kind of thing I'm doing. It's warms the heart. Oh, and here's what happens to a table when you don't biscuit join it. The cheap comes out expensive. Okay, peace out, folks. Be good.